Civilians are again caught up in the military crackdown in eastern Ukraine. The Ukrainian army has hit a residential area with artillery shelling. At least 9 people have been injured, among them a 4-year-old.
Что же вы с нами делаете, фашисты? Это можно вообще! Дети маленькие, по 1,5 года, вы посмотрите, что наделано! Снимайте, что творят, радость делать. Только зашла в палатку и как бахнула моментально все. И все, не знаю, что дальше делать.
Now, those were the scenes from the city of Slavyansk in the rest of east of the country, the Donetsk region. Also there, though, an artillery shell hit a school, shattering the roof of the building. There was a break between classes at that moment and no one was injured. Children and teachers from the school and a nearby kindergarten had to take cover in a basement.
We ran with the first-year children. We heard a loud bang. We were very scared.
Everyone was screaming. We didn't know where to run.
My son was crying. He had a panic attack. It's awful that children are being put through this. How could they shell the city without making sure there were no children there?
And RT's Paula Slier is in the capital of the dissenting region, that of Donetsk. The city's been under siege now by the army for several days. Paula, good morning to you. What is the latest situation there? Can you bring us up to speed?
Well, there certainly is a lot of concern among residents here about an intensive military operation. The concern talking to people is that this operation shows no sight of ending. When you notice it the most is when you move around the city of Donetsk in the late afternoon, early evening. This is a time when people are usually on the streets. It's deadly quiet. You see very few cars. People are heeding the call to remain indoors and away from windows. There are also leaflets that continue to be distributed outlining where the nearest bomb shelters are, giving people instructions on what to do when they reach those bomb shelters. At the moment, though, there doesn't seem to be any kind of official evacuation, although again, talking to people, many are considering that if the situation gets worse, they will move to the outskirts. The focus at the moment is also on the region of Lugansk. Now, we have been hearing reports that a military base there has seen some gunfire. What we are hearing is that one anti-government fighter was killed. There were several injuries on both sides, and what triggered the event was actually when some families of soldiers who were serving time at that base appealed to these anti-government fighters to go there and, to quote these families, rescue them. These soldiers had actually seen their military service end. We understand that most of them wanted to leave the base, and according to their families, they were being prevented from doing so. Since then, the base has been taken over by these anti-government forces. Most of the soldiers have actually gone home. We understand that we're talking about 80 soldiers. They've also handed over their weapons to these anti-government fighters. In a separate incident, there has been shelling at a town on the border of Donetsk. We understand that anti-government forces have been using shells at a roadblock. That military forces, let me correct myself, that military forces have been using shelling at a roadblock belonging to anti-government forces, and that despite this, civilian targets have also been hit. We know that at least one home has come under fire. But for now, the focus does remain on the town of Slavyansk, the regional headquarters here, and their residents continue to panic. We continue to hear reports of people fleeing as they become the casualties of this military crackdown by the Kiev government.
Live in Donetsk, RT's Paula Slier. Thank you for that.